All right, so Kobe asked me about number 5, Weber sign 9.2. So let's look at this. Consider the following repeating decimals. It says repeating decimals. Okay, Kobe? So look at the number 5. I'm going to write down this one. Problem 5. Okay, it says what? Repeating decimals. Okay, that means what? You have 0.8 means what? 0.888888888. That's what that means by repeating. Okay, and the dot, dot, dot. So can I rewrite this? Okay, that means you have a 0.8 and then multiply by what? 1 over 100, 1 over 1,000, 1 over 10,000, 1 over 100,000. That's what it doing. It's 1 over 10 to the power. That's what it multiplies. Are you okay? So you can write. In other words, in fact, I'm going to make this one to be a code. So you can rewrite 0.8. Okay, this into 0.8. Okay, and then multiply with what? 0.1 to the what? Power to the n power, whatever the n what it is. Okay, you can rewrite it that way. So you can rewrite this problem as, you can think of what then? Sum and start where to our to infinity. Starts with n equal to 0. And then you're going to do what? N over, sorry about that. You cannot really tell when I write this way. And then this is what you have, okay? This is what you have. Excuse me.
Knew that was good. It's gonna look like that.
I put it wrong. It's not 8 over, it's 8 over what? 8 over 10. Okay.
Give an example problem, but I was trying. So that's all we have to put in non-Jupiter.
So now that's okay. That is your summation. Now it's asking you write the sum of the series as a ratio of 2 integers. They want you to write down this. So you need to figure this one out. This is equal to a geometric series. So it will be easier just for you to do what? Put in a number. So your sum would be, you can know what that means. What does that mean? That means what? Where? What's my A? A is what? That's right. A is 8 over 10. Okay, and then what? R is what? That's right, 1 over 10. Okay, so let me explain to you again. Okay, so A is a number, R is a number. Okay, so this is what I need to know. The reason why think about this. 0.8 is the same as what? 8 over 10, right? And 0.88 means what? 88 over 100. All right. All right. So, or let's rewrite this one. I want to let me rewrite this one. So, okay. So this really means I want to write down in terms of point at time. So I'm going to rewrite this one as I can multiply by 0.8 times 0.1 give you what? 0.1 times it's actually giving you 0.8, isn't it? Not. So looking at this, times
Go ahead. It's like 11.
you see it? Our website is incorrect. I was just assuming it was correct, but it's not correct. Can somebody tell me? What's repeating decimal means? Decimal means when you have a bar in the top, that means what? 8 is keep continuing. So if I write down this way, this means I'm getting an 8/10 times what? 1/10, where n is equal to what? 8/10 times 1/100, where n is equal to 2. Am I right? Let me write it. Okay, this means when n equals to 1, what do you have? 8/10 times 1/10. When n equals to 2, what does that mean? 8/10, 1/what? 10 squared, which is same as 8/10 times 1/what? 100. What is that equal to? 8/100, which is same as what? 0.008. 8.008 is not same as 0.88888 like that. So what they really mean to say is what? What they really mean to say is this. This means 0. So you get 0.8, and then that's going to be what? 0.08. That's going to be what? 0.008. That's going to be 0.0008. That's what they mean to say. Okay? So they use a wrong terminology. This is not what they mean to say. Okay, they mean to say you're going to have a what? Zeros in the front, not 8 is repeating. Because if I read this, I'm repeating decimals, I don't think repeating 8.8. Because conventionally, if you put the 8 in the dot like that, it means this number is repeating. But that's not what they want to mean. That's not what they mean to say. They mean to say is what? You have zeros in front each time. So this is not a good problem. So I cannot give you this problem. Say.
So we do number 5.
Right, but but I want you to explain to you what they mean to say is not repeating 8. But what they mean to say is what? You get zeros repeating in the front of your decimal. That's what they mean to say. Are you following me? I don't get 0.88888 like this. This is incorrect. What they mean to say is what? They mean to say 0.0000000. That's what they mean to say. Right. They want to say, oh, it just stays same, but you have what? 0 is repeating, not 8 is repeating. That's what they mean to say. Right. That's why I said the wording is correct. what they need to say is like what? They need to say, if you start with the second one, then you will say that 0 is repeating. Not 8 is repeating. All right, but don't worry about it. Just thinking as you need to say, this is what you need to do. 0.0000. What is it repeating? 0 is repeating. Are you with me? Okay, there's many zeros here. So 0.8 times what? 0.1 and power. That's what he wants to say. All right, so if that's true, so we are assuming this is what it is. Now, why? I'm just answering your questions. Where this one came from? This is what they're trying to do. First one is 0.8. The next one is about 0.08. So this will give you the extra zeros. This will give you an extra 2 zeros. Okay, 0.1 to the 1 power is just what? 0.1. 0.1 to the 2 will give you what? 0.01. Are you with me? Okay, is everyone with me? Okay. All right, so this is not really the problem, but you can still do your work. Because the important thing is what you're figuring out how to use your formula. So what does the formula says? What's the sum? Sum is equal to what? First thing, let's figure out. So A is equal to 8 over 10, and R is equal to what? 1 over 10. Then can I find invalid definition of a constant? Let me see. Did I have a coding here? It is a coding. Yeah, so whatever the reason, let me see, just to make sure that I'm using a Julia. Well, don't you guys look at yours and type your A and then see whether you have a problem like I did.
Maybe you should just.
Did I have A in somewhere? Oh, I have A, okay. I have already used my A here as a function. That is why. Are you with me, class? I created, remember yesterday I created my A to be a function? So now I cannot just adjust A to be what? I cannot make my function to be constant.
So,
But Julia said you cannot do that.
I think
Then you, no, this is a function. This is a different class, different, remember your type matters. Remember the type? So A in this type is what? Function. And then an A, I'm trying to make it to be what? A number, constant. So the type is crashing. That's why it does not allow you to do it. So in this case, if I want to, I can use what? Just AA. That should work. And then my R is what? 1 over 10. How do you find your sum? S equal to, what's the formula says? AA divided by what? 1 minus R. So you get a 0.888. So that's your answer.
so it is going to be 0.888. Like repeating.
8 over 1. Yeah. So you get a 0.8888. When your answer is, right? The answer is 0.88888, you know,
So how will we turn that repeating decimal to that fraction?
as a fraction. I guess you have to, I cannot remember what's the,
Can you do that in Julia?
yeah, I think so, but I cannot remember how you do it. There is a built-in function in Julia that you can make the decimal to function, I mean the fraction. I cannot remember what function that is because I don't use it, so I don't remember. So you have to look for it.
Is it
You have to Google it. What does Google says?